Right now, your car could be quietly burning extra fuel every single mile, bleeding money you never agreed to spend. No warning lights, no weird noises, just dollars vanishing from your tank. One tiny overlooked issue can slash your MPG overnight, and most drivers never catch it until hundreds are gone. I'll show you 17 simple fixes that stop your car from wasting gas before your next fill-up costs you even more. Number 17. Clean, dirty oxygen sensor. This tiny sensor controls how fuel gets burned. It sits before the catalytic converter, reading exhaust oxygen. That data tells the engine how much fuel to add. When it's clean, everything stays balanced. When it's dirty, chaos starts quietly. Oil mist coats it. Soot sticks to it. Coolant vapor poisons it. Now the readings slow or freeze. The computer thinks the engine runs lean. It reacts by dumping extra fuel, way more than needed. You don't feel it immediately, but your MPG drops fast. 10% disappears. Sometimes 40% vanishes. Stop-and-go driving hurts the most. That extra fuel doesn't help power. It just burns wastefully. Unburned fuel overheats the catalytic converter. Spark plugs foul faster. Cylinder walls lose protective oil. This one bad signal causes a chain reaction, and it keeps happening every mile. The good news? Fixing it is simple. Replacement usually costs under $200. Cleaning sometimes works if caught early. It takes less than an hour. Drivers notice smoother acceleration quickly. Cold starts improve. Fuel smell disappears. MPG climbs back up. Ignore it, and repairs multiply. Fix it, and your car stops burning money. And just when you think the tank is full, this silent trick keeps draining fuel. Number 16. Avoid topping off gas. That extra squeeze at the pump is costing you. It feels harmless. It is not. When the pump clicks, your tank is full. Pushing more fuel past that point causes problems. Serious ones. Your car has an EVAP system. It controls fuel vapors safely. Inside sits a charcoal canister. Its job is vapor storage only. Liquid fuel ruins it. Topping off sends raw gasoline inside. The charcoal absorbs liquid and fails. Now the system can't breathe properly. During purge cycles, fuel gets sucked in. Fuel the engine never asked for. The computer burns it anyway. Mileage drops suddenly. 5 to 10 miles per gallon can vanish. You may smell gas near the rear wheel. Cold starts take longer. The engine feels off after refueling. Most drivers never connect the dots. They blame traffic or weather, but the damage started at the pump. The fix begins with behavior. Stop topping off. Let the click be final. If damage is done, replacement isn't cheap. EVAP canisters can cost about $500 to $800, but fixing it saves fuel long-term. Oil lasts longer. Emissions improve. Next, a little valve decides if your engine thinks it's summer or winter forever. Number 15. Replace stuck thermostat. Stuck open. A stuck thermostat can turn your car into a fuel guzzler. Here's the deal. The thermostat tells your engine when to warm up, yet sometimes engine might think it's winter forever, and that mistake burns fuel non-stop. If it's stuck open, coolant never slows down. The engine stays cold. Even on the highway, your car's computer freaks out. It thinks the engine is still warming up, so it dumps extra fuel non-stop. You feel sluggish acceleration and weak cabin heat. The MPG penalty isn't small. 5, 10, even 15% can vanish, all because one little valve refuses to move. Worse, the catalytic converter doesn't reach proper temperature. Exhaust stays dirty. Engine parts work harder than they should. Spotting the problem is easy. Temperature gauge stuck low. P0128 code shows up. Cabin never heats properly. Fixing it? Surprisingly cheap. Most thermostats run under $100. Replacement it to avoid wasting more. Once done, fuel economy climbs. The engine warms normally. Cabin heat feels strong again. Acceleration is smoother. Speaking of heat, one hidden fan is secretly making your car sweat harder than it should. Number 14. Unlock cooling fan or compressor. Something heavy is silently slowing your car down. Not traffic, not hills. Your engine is dragging a hidden weight. A stuck cooling fan or AC compressor is the culprit. These parts are supposed to work only when needed. When they jam on, your engine fights extra resistance. Every mile now costs more fuel. Highway cruising, you feel sluggish. City traffic, stop and go, becomes even hungrier. The computer can't fix this. It just keeps pumping gas, MPG tanks without warning, and suddenly every fill-up feels like robbery. Other signs give it away. You hear a loud whoosh after startup. A C seems weaker. Engine feels hotter or sluggish. The fix is simpler than you think. Check the fan clutch or AC compressor. If it's locked or seized, it usually needs replacement. A mechanic can swap it quickly. No complicated diagnostics required. Once fixed, the engine runs lighter. Fuel economy improves immediately. Acceleration feels smoother. The car stops fighting invisible resistance. That extra drag isn't all. Sometimes your wheels are literally holding your car back. Number 13. Replace sticky brakes. Ever feel like your car is secretly fighting you? The brakes might be the culprit. Brake calipers are supposed to grab and release smoothly. When they stick, they never let go completely. That constant drag forces your engine to work harder. Every mile burns extra fuel. Stop and go traffic, it hurts even more. Highway cruising, acceleration feels sluggish. The wear doesn't stop there. Rotors and pads heat unevenly. Parts degrade faster than normal. Repairs become more expensive over time. You will hardly notice it at first. No warning light, no loud noise, just invisible resistance. Mileage drops slowly, quietly stealing dollars from your wallet. Testing is surprisingly simple. Lift each wheel and spin it. Does it move freely? If not, you've found the problem. Mechanics can clean, lubricate, or replace sticky calipers. Slide pins or pistons are often the cause. Once repaired, the difference is immediate. Car feels lighter. Acceleration smooths out. Fuel economy climbs back up. Rotors and pads last longer. Driving becomes easier and less costly. Sticky brakes are a silent thief. Catch them early, and every mile stops costing extra. But it's not just brakes. A hidden link between engine and transmission can quietly steal power. Number 12. Torque converter fix. Your engine is working overtime, and you don't even know it. Every unnecessary RPM is money burning away. The hidden culprit? A torque converter clutch that won't lock. This clutch's job is simple. It links the engine to the transmission efficiently. When it locks, energy goes into motion. When it doesn't, energy turns into heat. The result? Higher RPMs, wasted fuel, sluggish performance. Every stop and go, every highway mile feels costlier. Heat builds in the transmission fluid, shortening its life. Parts wear faster, repairs get expensive. Most drivers never suspect this problem. The car feels off, but nothing triggers a warning. You might never see any dash warming. Listen for delayed shifts. Watch RPM climb at steady speeds. A quick brake tap test can reveal slip. Mechanics can confirm with a scan tool for torque converter clutch data. Fixing it is straightforward. A fluid flush and filter replacement often works. Some cars need a solenoid swap. Once repaired, RPM drops instantly. Fuel economy improves. Don't be shocked. You can recover 5 to 7 miles per gallon you've been missing. Acceleration smooths out. The transmission runs cooler, longer. Every mile costs less. And if one clutch slips unnoticed, your car may be spinning for nothing, costing gallons. Number 11. Fix slipping automatic transmission. Fuel is disappearing, and your engine isn't fully to blame. The real culprit? A slipping automatic transmission. Inside, clutch packs are supposed to grab and transfer power efficiently. When they fail, the engine spins faster than the wheels move. The result? Wasted fuel, slower acceleration, and rising RPMs. Slipping can be extremely subtle. You might not notice anything from D to P or R. Some cars feel completely normal while slipping occurs. Luckily, many modern vehicles refuse to move under extreme slip, helping you catch it early. City driving punishes you first. Stop-and-go traffic burns extra gallons. Highway cruising? Small slips quietly eat MPG over time. Early intervention saves fuel and prevents wallet pain. Fluid changes, filter replacements, or solenoid repairs often restore clutch engagement. Ignore it, and you risk full transmission failure, which can cost thousands. A rebuilt automatic transmission often runs $2,500 to $5,000 or more. Once repaired, driving feels responsive again. RPMs drop, acceleration smooths out, and fuel economy improves. Your transmission runs cooler and lasts longer. Every mile costs less, and the car finally stops secretly burning gas. Tiny invisible leaks can trick your computer into burning more fuel. Can you spot them? Number 10. Seal vacuum leaks. Tiny leaks can silently drain your gas tank. Unsealed vacuum hoses and gaskets let air sneak into the engine. The ECU doesn't recognize this unmetered air. It responds by enriching the fuel mixture. Fuel trims increase and MPG drops. City driving feels costlier first. Stop-and-go traffic exaggerates the effect. Highway cruising quietly suffers too. Idle may wander, or a soft whistle may appear. Sometimes, there's no warning at all. Common leak points include intake hoses, throttle body gaskets, and vacuum lines to accessories. A tiny crack or loose connection is enough to cause inefficiency. Diagnosis is simple with a smoke test. It reveals leaks in seconds. Fixing them is usually inexpensive. Replacing or tightening hoses restores proper air measurement. Once repaired, the engine runs more efficiently, fuel trims normalize, and MPG improves. Idle smooths out, throttle response sharpens, and acceleration feels consistent. Your engine runs cleaner, reducing long-term wear. Small leaks can waste hundreds of dollars yearly if ignored. Sealing them is a quick, affordable fix. Every mile costs less, and your car finally stops burning extra fuel silently. If airflow isn't measured correctly, your engine thinks it's starving and gulps gas unnecessarily. Number 9. Clean dirty mass airflow sensor. The mass airflow sensor measures how much air enters the engine. It tells the ECU the exact airflow to calculate fuel injection. When the sensor is dirty, it underreports airflow. The ECU thinks the engine is starving for air. The solution? Pour in more fuel than needed. This creates a rich mixture, wasting fuel with every mile. The worst part? No warning lights. No error codes. MPG drops gradually, silently draining your wallet. City driving, highway cruising, stop-and-go traffic all feel costlier. Acceleration may feel sluggish, and fuel consumption climbs unnoticed. Cleaning the MAF sensor is surprisingly simple. Unplug it, spray a specialized MAF cleaner, and let it dry. No tools, no expensive parts, no mechanic required. Most sensors need cleaning every 20,000 to 30,000 miles, especially with oiled filters or dusty roads. A neglected sensor can waste hundreds of dollars per year. After cleaning, fuel trims normalize, throttle response sharpens, and MPG improves noticeably. The engine runs cleaner, smoother, and more efficiently. It's a tiny fix with a huge payoff. Ignoring it means quietly wasting fuel and money every single day. Moving on, misaligned wheels may not scream for attention, but your wallet notices every mile. Number 8. Check and align wheels. Misaligned wheels silently steal your fuel. Even slight misalignment makes tires fight the road. Instead of rolling smoothly, they scrub sideways with every mile. This extra friction increases rolling resistance and burns more gas. City traffic magnifies the problem, but highways suffer too. Toe and camber angles matter. Too much toe in or toe out turns every mile into hidden work. Camber that tilts tires incorrectly causes uneven wear. Over time, you replace tires sooner and spend more money. Fuel economy drops without obvious warning. Fixing alignment is simple and cost-effective. A proper four-wheel alignment restores angles to factory specs. Most cars need it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles or after pothole hits. Shops usually charge under $150, a small investment for big savings. After alignment, tires roll smoothly, friction drops, and MPG recovers. Handling improves, steering feels precise, and tire life extends. Drivers notice a calmer, more predictable ride immediately. It's one of the easiest ways to reclaim lost fuel. Ignoring misalignment wastes gas, damages tires, and costs more in the long run. Every mile runs more efficiently once your wheels are properly aligned. Exhaust can't escape freely? The engine works overtime, silently draining MPG. Number 7. Clear clogged catalytic converter. The catalytic converter's job is simple. Let exhaust gases flow freely. When it clogs, exhaust faces restriction. Back pressure builds inside the engine, forcing it to work harder. The ECU senses struggling performance and enriches the fuel mixture to maintain power. Result: MPG drops, fuel burns faster, and acceleration feels sluggish. Symptoms can be subtle. Hills feel harder, the engine gulps more fuel on highways, and exhaust may smell hotter. Power loss often occurs mid-range, especially under load. Ignoring it slowly wears out spark plugs, oxygen sensors, and engine components. Diagnosis can be straightforward. Mechanics check back pressure, use scan tools, or measure temperature differences across the converter. Replacement restores free-flowing exhaust, reduces back pressure, and improves MPG. New catalytic converters usually pay for themselves in saved fuel and smoother driving. Once replaced, throttle response sharpens, acceleration smooths, and fuel efficiency recovers. The engine runs cooler, components last longer, and every mile costs less. This is one fix that delivers both immediate and long-term benefits. Ignoring a clogged converter silently burns money, reduces performance, and stresses your engine every day. Number 6. Replace malfunctioning variable valve timing. The VVT is like a conductor for your engine. It tells valves when to open and close for peak efficiency. When the cam phaser locks, the orchestra stops following the score. Valves stay in one position, airflow gets mismatched, and fuel burns faster. Stop-and-go driving becomes punishing. City traffic slashes MPG. Highway cruising feels heavy. Acceleration lags. Throttle feels unresponsive, and fuel costs climb silently. The culprit is often a stuck solenoid or gummed-up phaser. Cleaning the solenoid can sometimes restore proper movement. If that fails, full solenoid or phaser replacement is needed. Modern engines respond dramatically after repair. Timing resets, power returns, and MPG improves. Think of it like untangling a clogged straw. Fuel flows correctly again, the engine breathes freely, and money stops leaking. Acceleration sharpens, city traffic feels lighter, the engine runs cooler, smoother, and lasts longer. Ignoring it wastes fuel and stresses internal components. Repair early and reclaim 1 to 5 miles per gallon. Every mile becomes cheaper, smoother, and more efficient. Your wallet notices immediately. And then there's the fuel in your tank. Wrong type can make the car hold back. Number 5. Use the correct fuel grade. Low-octane gas can quietly steal your power and fuel. Engines are designed for a specific octane rating. Using lower than recommended fuel forces the ECU to play it safe. It retards spark timing to prevent knock. The result? Power drops, acceleration feels sluggish, and fuel efficiency suffers. Turbocharged engines feel it even more. Boosted engines rely on precise timing to perform efficiently. Low octane forces the engine to hold back, silently wasting fuel every mile. You might not notice immediately, but MPG slowly sinks. City driving, highway cruising, even short trips, fuel burns faster everywhere. The fix is simple. Use the octane your manufacturer specifies. Premium or mid-grade, depending on your engine, keeps timing optimal. Acceleration sharpens, MPG improves, and throttle response becomes snappy again. Engines run cooler, turbo stress decreases, and long-term wear drops. Ignoring octane needs is a hidden tax on every tank. Switching back to the correct fuel restores performance instantly. It's cheap, effortless, and protects your engine from silent, costly damage. Every mile feels lighter, MPG climbs back, and your wallet finally breathes. Don't let the wrong fuel drain money. Number 4. Avoid oversized wheels and rooftop gear. Big wheels and roof racks are stealthy gas guzzlers. Adding oversized wheels increases weight and rotational mass. The engine works harder just to get rolling. Stop-and-go traffic punishes your MPG the most. Highway cruising feels heavier, fuel burns faster. Roof boxes or cargo pods create invisible drag. Airflow around the car changes, and resistance rises. Even 25% more drag can shave several miles per gallon. The engine has to push harder, silently draining fuel. Camber and toe angles worsen efficiency. Misaligned wheels plus heavy rims amplify rolling resistance. Tires wear unevenly, and fuel economy drops further. Even small tweaks to weight and angle make a difference. So what's perfect? Does it mean mods are bad? Compare aftermarket wheels to factory stock. Choose lighter forged rims and low-resistance tires. Remove unused roof racks or cargo boxes. Small changes can recover 1 to 2 miles per gallon instantly. Your car drives smoother, feels lighter, and stops burning unnecessary fuel. Acceleration sharpens. Steering feels easier. Every mile becomes cheaper, safer, and less stressful. Tiny adjustments to weight and aerodynamics save fuel, money, and tire life. It's a hidden fix most drivers completely overlook. Not just external weight. Your own trunk can hide enough junk to burn gallons. Number 3, declutter the trunk. Many drivers treat the trunk like a storage unit. Old sports gear, tools, empty grocery bags, and forgotten boxes pile up. Every extra pound makes the engine work harder. City driving, stop-and-go traffic, and uphill starts punish your MPG the most. There's a common myth. Heavier cars feel more stable. Sure, a bit of weight helps traction, but extra junk? Totally unnecessary. The added drag and weight cost fuel, not safety. Even 100 pounds of clutter can lower MPG noticeably. Decluttering is free and immediate. Empty the trunk, sort what you really need, and ditch the rest. Heavy tools. Keep only essentials. Sports equipment, rotate seasonally. Hold fluids or spare parts. Store safely elsewhere. The benefits are instant. Acceleration sharpens, braking feels lighter, and fuel economy improves. Tires wear more evenly. Suspension stress drops. Every mile becomes cheaper, smoother, and less tiring. Your wallet will notice first. Small, consistent actions like this reclaim MPG silently. It's easy, cost-free, and surprisingly satisfying. A lighter trunk is one of the simplest fuel fixes out there. Number 2, replace worn spark plugs and coils. Every misfire is money going up in smoke. Spark plugs and ignition coils are tiny but mighty. They ignite the fuel-air mixture precisely in each cylinder. When they wear, the spark weakens or skips entirely. Result? Unburned fuel exits straight through the exhaust. The ECU tries to fix it. It dumps extra fuel to maintain power. This creates a rich mixture, silently wasting gas every mile. Acceleration feels sluggish. Idle is rough, and MPG drops noticeably. City traffic punishes you more. Stop-and-go trips burn extra fuel with every missed spark. Highway cruising is less efficient too. Over time, this strain can damage your catalytic converter. Fixing it is simple and cost-effective. Replace worn spark plugs and faulty coils. Most vehicles follow a 30,000 to 60,000 mile interval. After replacement, throttle response sharpens instantly. Fuel economy improves by 5 to 10%, sometimes more. The engine runs smoother, cleaner, and more efficiently. Ignoring this is like paying for gas twice. Small parts, huge payoff. Regular maintenance keeps your car firing on all cylinders. Every mile costs less, and your engine thanks you. Finally, the simplest thing under your nose. These silent little pressures can make a huge difference. Number 1. Fill in correct tire pressure. Flat isn't always obvious, but MPG feels it. Even a 3 to 5 psi drop increases rolling resistance. Underinflated tires flex more as they rotate. This creates heat, friction, and invisible drag. Highway miles punish low pressure the most. You can lose 2 to 10% of fuel efficiency silently. City driving adds up too. Stop and go magnifies the waste. And because the tires look fine, most drivers never check. Use a tire gauge and check pressure weekly. In winter, cold air shrinks tires. PSI drops. In summer, heat can expand tires. Don't overinflate. Always inflate to manufacturer specs, usually on the door sticker. Proper pressure restores efficiency immediately. Every season, your tires last longer, grip better, and MPG improves. Benefits go beyond fuel savings. Tires wear evenly and last longer. Steering feels sharper. Braking is more precise. Fewer heat-related failures, fewer surprises on the road. This is one of the easiest MPG wins. It's silent, common, measurable, and costs nothing. A small action, massive payoff. Check your tires now, and each mile costs less. Your wallet and your tires will thank you. Don't let hidden issues drain your wallet. Tackle these 17 simple tweaks. Reclaim MPG and keep your car running smarter. Don't stop her. Unlock more hidden car hacks. Boost performance, comfort, and convenience.